Canadians are gearing up for a whirlwind of music, art, and unforgettable experiences under the open sky. And what's more thrilling than a music festival, right? Well, sit back, relax, and join us because today we're going to give you a little taste of that with our amazing guests. All right, everyone, how are we doing today?
Yeah!
Okay, guys, unfortunately, we are missing our dear, beloved, good friend, Glorianne. But not to worry, because we've got our fabulous guests, co-hosts joining us today, Yolan and Tyler.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for having me. I'm so ready to bring the musical festival vibes.
Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and yeah, I'm pretty interested in music festivals too.
All right, so then let's dive in. Have you guys ever attended an outdoor music festival, and what's your favorite memory?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of like every summer, I kind of get forced out of my house to go to music in the square, but the music they play there isn't really my taste. So what I do is I usually just bring a volleyball and I play volleyball with my sister there, or we just walk around. Sometimes we just walk and get bubble tea and then just come back when it's done.
What type of music do they play?
Beatles and stuff like that. Not in my time.
Some older stuff.
Yeah.
What about you, Tristan?
See, I've never been to a music festival before. I really want to, but haven't been to. I mean, I've watched online recordings. I've watched Blackpink's performance, some of their performances at Coachella. I watched some of J-Hope's performances at Lollapalooza. Does that count?
Yeah.
That counts.
I mean, for me, I've been to festivals that had music, but it wasn't specifically about music. It was more so about the vendors, but there was music there as entertainment. What about you?
Well, last year I went to this concert. It is for one of those old music bands called the Smashing Pumpkins. Mm-hmm. It was a really amazing experience. The demographic was really varied because there was the older generation who kind of grew up listening to the band, and then the younger generation like me who discovered it through parents or other sources. And yeah, the environment was just super nice and fun, and they played some of my favorite songs.
Now, speaking of all the people we've seen perform, if you were to have your own dream lineup, who would be the headliners?
So for me, my dream festival lineup would definitely have some of my favorite artists right now, which I would say are Frank Ocean, Kendrick Lamar, and probably SZA too. That'd be really awesome.
That would be a good festival. For me, I probably would have No Doubt, Olivia Rodrigo, and for me, it's torn between Billie Eilish or Bruno Mars. Because they're two. I almost want to say Billie Eilish because her new album, but I don't think there's a single song of Bruno Mars that I don't like. So I might have to go with Bruno. What about you, Tristan?
Well, I know some people know I'm a bit of a K-pop fan. Mm-hmm. I think I go with my favorite group, which would bring in a lot of popularity, being the biggest boy band in the world, BTS. I would start with them. Then I would go to maybe second biggest girl group, which is Blackpink. Or if I had other choices, I would choose new groups that are really good at performing live, who have performed at music festival before, like ATEEZ, even Twice too. Twice, I feel like they do really good.
Yeah, like Tristan said, I'm also a K-pop fan, so my dream lineup would probably be Twice, ILLIT, maybe some Stray Kids. I know I like their songs too, and they're pretty good at dancing as well, so.
Gotta get the new groups.
We have some K-pop fans in the house today, guys. Now, but festivals wouldn't be complete without food. What has been your guys' best food or drinks that you've tried at a festival?
I have a really good one. This festival I went to a few months ago had these mochi donuts that were so delicious. So they were just little mochi balls in the shape of a donut, and they had all these different toppings on it. There was cinnamon, strawberries, chocolate, anything you can think of. They were so good, expensive, but definitely worth it.
Love mochi. I haven't tried any of the food because I haven't been to a music festival, but that sounds really good. I really want to try it now.
Normally I don't get much food at the festivals. That's like my parents. I'm just a picky eater. But I've seen, and my parents never let me get it, and I'm too broke to get it. But like it's like the ice cream balls in like nitrogen.
Oh.
And I've seen people walk around with that, and I'm always jealous every time, and I want to try it. What about you, Tyler?
For me, actually, I went to this Filipino festival. I found like the best sisig rice and taho I've probably seen in basically the whole of Durham.
Yeah, I just think music festivals are really cool, and one of the best things about them is that you can meet so many different people coming there to see all different kinds of artists, which really allows you to just have a deeper connection within the music community.
Yeah. I also think that it's like cool because at music festivals people tend to dress up, and I love like seeing on TikTok people's outfits for like especially Coachella.
Yeah.
I know another reason that I love music festivals so much and I really want to go to one would be that they have so much benefits of going to see live music performances. I don't know if you guys have heard, but like it's supposed to be a stress reliever. You're also in a very engaging environment, which makes you, like the euphoria feeling that comes, euphoric feelings. They said that can make you calmer and can kind of relieve your stress. And I love that. Also the live synth. Every time I hear live synth in music performances, it's just the best thing ever.
I think for me, the best part about a music festival is just you get to see like your idols. You get to see the person playing the music up close. And if you get lucky, you even get to meet them or get an autograph.
Now I'm getting excited just starting to think about music festivals. Coming up after the break, we're diving into something totally new and fresh, the Mist Music Festival here in Toronto, and we'll be with a special guest behind the scenes of this festival. So stay tuned and we'll be right back after this break.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're thrilled to have with us the co-founder of the Philippine-Canadian Music and Film Festival and the producer of the first Mist Music Festival in Toronto. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Odi Kabansay.
Yeah! Thank you guys. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, we're so glad to have you here. Now, can you tell us what inspired your team to create this music festival and why is it called Mist?
Well, first off, MIST stands for Music is Soul Therapy. You know how it is today that everyone's kind of hurting, Some people financially, some people emotionally, some people, they have a lot of issues with everything that's happening. This festival was really made for the younger set. That's why we made sure that we get the right artists that would attract the younger set. I see a lot of guys like you, whenever you're going around, you have your headsets on all the time or your earplugs. That's your therapy. Because music, we believe, is a better aggregator of people than other stuff like politics, religion, and all the other things, right? We believe that it crosses all barriers. So that is why we came up with this concept and really geared towards more people like you, the younger set. Yeah.
Odi, what do you think sets apart the Mist Festival from other festivals, and what can attendees expect from this inaugural event?
Well, attendees would expect a lot of games, again, because it's geared towards the youth. There'll be a raffle prizes, when you go to festivals, like, you have to dress up, like, in a festival attire. And so we have contests for those. You get to enjoy good music. There's a lot of food. We partnered up with another fiesta group, and they're providing, they have about 26 food vendors on site.
Wow.
So you won't. We'll make sure that we feed you well, because they eat a lot. So we made sure that that's taken care of, right? it's a totally different concept, right? It's not your ordinary concept wherein you go in there and then you sing with them, you watch the concert. This is more engaging in a way. Also, it's a platform. You know, it's not like after one event we're done. No, we did this because we found a need for budding artists like you yourself. You are an aspiring artist, and you have your own composition. You really don't have a platform to show your art and make it grow, and hopefully that would end into a real career and a recording career. So that is what we're trying to provide here. We're trying to be the first to give you that pathway, because no other platform that I know of, I could be wrong, provides you with that much support, right?
So I'm curious, can you share the lineup of artists and performers, and how did you select them?
Oh, okay. So for the first year, what we did was it's a mix of Filipino and Canadian artists. So we don't want to exclude the local artists too, because we want to show a lot of local talent. So we got a total of about 18 artists. So big names like Easy Mill. You know Easy Mill? Easy Mill is a very famous Filipino rapper. Is now residing in the States. He just got recently signed up by Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Oh, wow.
So this guy is going to be huge. Not to say that he's not huge right now, but he's just going to be bigger, right? So they're doing collaborations. They have songs together. Number 3 on Billboard when he launched his first single with Eminem. And we have another headliner for the second day would be Arthur Neri. Arthur Neri is very popular amongst Filipinos. Like, you know, you got like 80 million followers and stuff like those on Spotify. And we have Alamat. I don't know if you've heard of Alamat. Alamat is a P-pop group. So, you know, it's our version of the K-pop, but better. No offense to Koreans. But there's certainly a group to watch. If people who are at home who have not heard of Alamat, you should really check them out. They're really, really good. And there's a lot of production numbers, you know. And we have also a band led by Barbie Almalbis. She sang the theme song for a Netflix movie called The Journey. I don't know if you've watched that, but she was the person who sang the theme song in there. So very famous. Wow. So aside from that, we got Loki, which is a rapper, very famous in the Philippines. We have Because, also a rapper that's very famous in the Philippines. We have locals like James Blunt, and say people, is James Blunt? No, James Blonde. That's different. just to be sure about it, right? So it's James Blunt. We have it. We're highlighting local artists from Toronto too. We have Kenya Jade. You know, there's 18 of them. Sorry, my memory is not that good anymore as you get older. But, you know, please do check out www.missmusicfestival.com and you get all the information in there. Yeah.
Wow, you have a lot of artists coming to the Miss Festival.
Yeah.
So do you have any predictions on how many people would be attending?
We were hoping to attract about 7,000 for each day. Mm-hmm. So a total of 40, because it's a 2-day event. It's an outdoor event, so we want to make it really fun. To us, because it's outdoor, if we're getting more tickets, people won't want to buy more, we'll just open it up. But we're hoping to get at least 7,000 a day, because that would really make the event so much more interesting. And I think, you know, our aim is that when you go to the event, we want you to feel that, hey, you know what? Where do I buy the 20-25 tickets? That's what we want. What we want to happen. So but 5 to 7 is where we're looking at per day.
Yeah, 7,000 per day is like pretty much a lot of people attending. So actually, where is the Mist Festival being held this year, and how could you buy those tickets?
Yeah, so tickets is through Eventbrite. Just go to Miss Music Festival and then Eventbrite, so it's easy to search. It's going to be in North York, if you're familiar with the area. It's in Shepherd West. There's a huge TTC grounds there. We're turning that huge parking lot into an event site.
Wow.
So you know where it is? It's near Downsview.
Yeah.
It's by the airport there. So there's a lot of traffic. And also, I want to remind people, if you're parking, don't park there. Park somewhere else. During those days, TTC is free. What I advise always people is that, and I'll take this opportunity to say that, park in any TTC 2-3 stations away and just take the subway, because it's much easier for you to go in and get out.
All right, so it's being held in North York this year.
Yes.
But when would it be held?
Well, it will be in June 22nd and 23rd. So those of you who have not yet bought your tickets are selling very fast. Please buy it right away before it runs out. We just ran out of gold tickets with meet and greet. We'll be running out of the silver ones too within the next few days. So I advise everyone who wants to go. I promise you, it will be quite an experience. The June 22 and June 23, 2024, buy your tickets now.
That sounds really exciting. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yes, thank you.
Now don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to have our very own music festival in the studio. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. As promised, we're bringing the spirit of a music festival to the show today. So we've invited some incredible local talents from Toronto. Let's give it up for Benson's Garnet and Jacqueline Marcello.
If it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? And if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? But if it's raining in Manila, hindi kita maririnig. I will be waiting in Manila kahit di ka na babalik. Maulan ba sa inyo pag bumubuhos dito? Paumanhin at baka hindi ko masasabayan ang iyong kap, pagngiti at pag-iyak sa paglipad at pagbagsak ng araw-araw. Sa pagpikit na lang kita matititigan sa mata, sa panaginip na lang paliligaw. Kamusta ka na kahit huwag niyang sagutin? Di ba nawala ang tipag ng bituin? Sana ganon ka nga pa rin. And if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nalalamig? Mahirap ngang mag-isa nanginginig. And if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? Pag wala ang mga tao, pa rin. And if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? Mahirap ngang mag-isa, nanginginig. But if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? Pag wala ang mga tao, madilim na ang mundo. Woo! Kamusta ka na kahit walang sagutin? Di ba nawala ang hintay ng bituin? Sana ganun ka nga pa rin. And if it's raining in Manila, hindi kita maririnig. Nakahiga nilalamig sa sahig. And if it's raining in Manila, hindi ka ba nilalamig? Pag wala ang mga tao, pag wala ang mga tao, sumisikip ang mundo.
There's a sound of silence in the halls of my head when I pace in the night, when I cry in bed. There's a picture in my mind of the final dance. When I get the chance, do I run from who knows me best? I don't sleep anymore. All this fear and love and war. When you're feeling alone, it's just the usual, you're unusual, but not anymore. Step in your grounds, but don't make a sound. You're not like the rest. They all have eyes on the back of their heads. When they'll lead you on with a siren song, 'cause you trade anything to get along. I don't sleep anymore. All is fair in love and war. When you're feeling alone, it's just the usual, you're unusual, but not anymore.
was incredible, Benson and Jackie. Now, Benson, I have to ask, what inspires you to compose your songs at such a young age?
You know, I really do think it's the get-togetherness of teen youth that boosts my songwriting. When I go down to my guitar and write a song, I'm always thinking about a good, palatable way to get the story straight. Because everybody likes a palatable celebrity. You know, even when you see artists like Madison Beer and Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo, they're always finding a way to be in touch with their fans. So I really want to be a part of that too.
Yeah, I really love to see relatable artists. And Jackie, I know you previously extensively performed in the Philippines. How has that influenced your music career in Canada?
You know, honestly, Tristan, I really started like singing at a very young age, but only inside a church. So I've been singing with a lot of people from church, and I've been serving in the music ministry for a while. And then because people knew what I was so passionate about doing in church, so suddenly people are suddenly referring me to like, hey, Jackie, she's singing in the church. Do you want to try her out? So I was like invited to like perform in a lot of concerts. I've been front act artist for some OPM bands, and then I was a vocalist for like an indie band in the Philippines as well. I was just invited out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, that's such a big opportunity. But then when I came here in Canada, I thought my music career was over because I came here as an international student, and it's such a struggle for me. But then I was starting singing at church again, and then people started referring me again. So kind of singing in church kind of paved the way for me to be back in the music career here in Canada. So yeah, I'm starting it right now. I'm only doing covers actually, but I am also planning on doing my original song. So I hope you guys watch out for that.
I'll definitely watch out for that.
Oh, thank you.
Now, who's ready for some more performances?
Me. Woo!
Now, let's mix things up with having our very own table talk show host, Tia, who's been wowing audiences at local gigs, events, and festivals. Tia, would you like to start us off?
Let's get into it.
Yeah!
Just keep living under my skin. Can't begin to comprehend that you could do this to your best friend. Was that really my title, or just a name you threw at me to make me believe I'm finally where I'm meant to be? Oh, dreamland is far from you, where the skies are blue and no more torture too. Can't believe to myself again. Never-ending cycle of who is my friend. Just tell me honestly if I really am all you claim I'm meant to be. Just tell me, baby, why is it they even love me? To my face, I can handle it. Rather that than it getting scandalous. Is it all my fault, or even mine at all? You can feel the pain on my mind when it happens every time. Can't help but blame myself, even though deep down I was just trying to help. Oh, dreamland is far from here, where the skies are blue and no more rumors. Can't believe I let this happen to myself again. Never-ending cycle of who's really there to the end. Just tell me honestly if I really am all you claim I'm meant to be. Just tell me, baby, bridge and cry me a river. Oh, dreamland is far from you, where the skies are blue and no more sight of you. Can't believe I let this happen to myself again. Never-ending cycle of who's there to the end. Just tell me, baby, if I really am all you claim I'm meant to be. Just tell me, baby, why is it that you still love me?
We've had a blast sharing these amazing tunes with you today. Let's keep the music alive and the festival vibes going. Thanks for tuning in to Epic Gen Table
Total
Talk.
of 40 Looks is a 2-day event. It's an outdoor event, so we want to make it really fun to us because it's outdoor. If we're getting more tickets, people won't want to buy more, we'll just open it up. But we're hoping to get at least 7,000 a day because that would really make the event so much more interesting. And I think our aim is that when you go to the event, we want you to feel that, hey, you know what? Where do I buy the 2025 tickets? That's what we want. what we want to happen. So yeah, but 5 to 7 is where we're looking at per day.
Yeah, 7,000 per day is like pretty much a lot of people attending. So actually, where is the Mist Festival being held this year, and how could you buy those tickets?
Yeah, so tickets is through Eventbrite. Just go to Mist Music Festival and then Eventbrite, so it's easy to search. It's going to be in North York, if you're familiar with the area. It's in Shepherd West. There's a huge TTC grounds there. We're turning that huge parking lot into an event site.
Wow.
So you know where it is? It's near Downsview.
Yeah.
It's by the airport there. So there's a lot of traffic. And also, I want to remind people, if you're parking, don't park there. Park somewhere else. During those days, TTC is free. What I advise always people is that, and I'll take this opportunity to say that, park in any TTC 2-3 stations away and just take the subway, because it's much easier for you to go in and get out.
All right, so it's being held in North York this year.
Yes.
But when would it be held?
Well, it will be in June 22nd and 23rd. So those of you who have not yet bought your tickets are selling very fast. Please buy it right away before it runs out. We just ran out of gold tickets with meet and greet. We'll be running out of the silver ones too within the next few days. So I advise everyone who wants to go, I promise you, it will be quite an experience. The June 22 and June 23, 2024, buy your tickets now.
That sounds really exciting. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yes, thank you.
Now don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to have our very own music festival in the studio. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.